I'm looking forward to this though. I have no idea who the guests are for the special program. I don't know if they revealed that one already. I didn't look out for it specifically though. So yeah. Sorry I'm a bit rough still. Sorry that there's a lot still going on with me. I can't promise that it's gonna change anytime soon either. It just is what it is. And I've just gotta kinda live with that.
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm your good buddy, March 7th. Before we ever went to the Xianzhou, we'd heard about the war dance ceremony, and now look! I am currently on the Xianzhou Luofu, where the ceremony will be held, bringing you the first on-site report.
Hey, March 7th! Just because we're shooting outside doesn't mean you can do whatever you want! Stage etiquette, remember?
Don't worry, Albert. I recently started training under my new masters, and those moves you just saw were legit! And look at my outfit! Isn't it just so cute?
See, this is how an amateur host behaves! What kind of host starts showing off their outfit before they've even finished introduction?
How do you know the audience doesn't want to see this? Hey, chat, let us know how you feel about my outfit! Oh, thank you so much!
As a host with many years of experience, let me remind our amateur host, who's only done this twice, it's time to start the program!
Right. Up next, explore the Xianzhou with March 7th!
We're not on board yet!
Huh? All for just $19.99. This special discount is only available from the Interstellar Shopping Network.
What the heck have you been watching on the Xianzhou? Forget it. It's time for the expert to take over. What you learn? Play the trailer.
Sweet, let's go. The transition's pretty.
Welcome.
Big tanks, let's go.
To the war dances.
What the hell are you doing here? What?
Both fighters are ready. The final showdown begins now.
Spicy, stimulating.
Hey.
Something ominous has arrived.
Welcome, Miss Lingshaw. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Oh god, alright, we actually get to meet a Preceptor.
The disciples of Sanctus Minix. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again.
Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling prison.
Oh, great.
Feixiao, the boards of Starscape Haven are crawling with wolf-like...
Just standing on the top.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately! I venture forth to hunt. I'll see the General's duty through till my last breath. It's inevitable! Are you ready for your death, abomination?
Let's go.
Your water turns here. Iron's Claw, you have betrayed the Alliance.
How?
We both monsters and were born for war and die for war.
Pray that the arrows of the
Jingliu!
will pierce the heart of every monster.
Hell yeah. Okay, really fitting choice to make Jingliu potentially fight Hoolay again. All in on that. Let's go. How would she have betrayed her duty, though? Like, I'd imagine, obviously, she's going to prioritize choose safety, but still, not the point. Though that reveal that the Preceptors are involved with helping get Hoolay out is massively concerning. You'd hope that that's us being misinformed by the trailer. But we know they're dodgy as well, so you know. It's not impossible to believe.
Welcome back to the version 2.5 Flying Aureus Shot to Lupine Rue special program. I'm sure you all are brimming with anticipation after seeing that trailer. With that in mind, let's send it back over to our correspondent on the Xianzhou and see what's been happening there. Hello, March 7th. March 7th,
Hello,
we're in the Xianzhou.
Albert.
March 7th,
yeah,
we're in the Xianzhou. Could you briefly describe to us?
Timing.
Seems like there's a little delay. How about this, March 7th?
Then I'll
Why
just
don't you
get
just say-
started.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
Dear viewers, I am at the venue where the war dance will take place. The Sky Splitter! Let me tell you a secret. It seems like something big will happen on the Xianzhou. In this very spot. One of the...
March 7th? No, don't disconnect at the most important part, director! Turn it off now! We're having a little hiccup in our outdoor broadcast, so let me introduce the very special guest for today's program.
Okay, let's go.
The new Cauldron Master of the Xianzhou
Ooh.
Alchemy Commission.
Yay!
Lingsha.
Let's
I
go.
am Lingsha.
Not even
Pleasure
using
to
the
meet
chair,
everyone.
just hover,
The
fine.
Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing. Feixiao.
Hi, everyone. General Feixiao is busy dealing with some very
Makes
important
sense.
things, so she asked the Luo Fu to have
Why
someone
go
run
knife
for
in
her.
And
Did he?
finally, the Shadow Guard of the Xianzhou Yaoqing. Moza!
Here.
Let's once again
He makes
welcome
sense.
everyone with a warm
Sushang would
round
make
of
more
applause.
sense than... Fair
March
enough.
7th. Are you there?
Are we back?
Looks like March might have a problem. Is it serious?
Looks like the issue hasn't been fixed yet. My deepest apologies to your guests.
Mr. Albert, there's no need to apologize. These things happen. We all understand. Please
This
do
is
not
the
stress
first time
too
we
much.
get to see
Not
Moza
good for your health.
with his hood
Miss
off, too.
Lingshaw is so
Neat.
right. Then let's just focus on our studio for now. At the end of the last version, some not so great things happened on the Luo Fu.
Mr. Albert, are you saying?
They've invited so many people to this war dance. It's a huge deal. How could something like a prison break in the shackling prison happen now?
Mr. Albert, let's suppose you wanted permission to exceed this program's budget. Would you follow all the right procedures to get your request approved? Or would you mix it in with a bunch of other applications the day before a public holiday?
How did you know
I just know.
Ha!
The war dance, with
Logic.
the chaos of all the visitors from abroad, provides a similar opportunity for someone to take advantage of. Suppose also a little rabbit snuck into this studio. Would Mr. Albert let it hide and chew on the wires? Or would he put a few carrots on the table to try and catch it?
Rabbits don't chew on wires.
I think Miss Lingshaw is just using an analogy.
I get it. Setting a bait.
Really,
Is this what
Moza?
General Jingliu meant by wash away the dregs?
Hopefully
Let me
this-
see what speech the general left for me.
Let's hope this is the actual
it says
new
we need
VA.
to take this opportunity to give the Luo Fu a good cleanup? Is there some place on the Luo Fu that's dirty? Please be assured. The Cloud Knights have already
And of
arrived
course all
at
the
the
birds
shackling
that are
prison
shown
to
in
begin
the art of
rescue efforts.
Jingliu. Let's
General
go.
Feixiao will personally lead her troops in capturing the escaped Borisan criminals and
Let's
ensure the
go.
safety of the surface of the Luo Fu. General Jing Yuan will go to the shackling prison and investigate how this incident played out, while General Huayan will assist with overseeing the affairs at the Luo Fu's 6 commissions.
Whew. Hearing the generals are involved makes me feel better already. But what about Mr. Zhao Cho? He's still with the Borisan.
General Feixiao
Yeah.
says she knows Zhao Cho has his own reasons for doing this, whether it's to pin down the enemy or gather intelligence. Ooh, I hope Zhao Cho takes care of himself.
I'll find him. I promise.
Frozen green.
Oh, that's the
Now is
projection.
not the time.
If I may be so bold to ask, there's one thing I don't understand. If Hoolay is the Foxian's greatest enemy, why hasn't the Yaoqing gotten rid of him in these past 700 years?
They literally
But
can't.
instead just sent people to visit him.
Apparently, it has something to do with never dying in eternal punishment or something. My note suggests
He just
asking General
regenerates.
Jingliu later. He's better at explaining these things.
It looks like Miss Lingshaw's questions will be cleared up in the Trailblaze Continuance Finest Duel under the Pristine Blue 2. The only thing left is the task of defeating Hoolay.
Hey, March! Are you volunteering again?
Seems like it's not lagging anymore on my end. Can you hear me?
Ha! I can hear you.
Awesome. Where are we in the program now?
Where you defeat Hoolay.
Huh?
Dropped in.
All right, that's enough jokes for now. The audience is getting impatient, Mr. Albert. Let's start the next segment.
She looks fun as hell, but still probably skip. The big fox thing, though, I'm interested in. What the hell is it? Look at that!
As we all know, General Feixiao never loses in battle and is known as the vanquishing general in the Alliance. Today, we're lucky to get a look at the general's heroism in battle.
The general said,
Great victories are won by the whole army. It would be quite narcissistic and inappropriate of me to take all the credit.
That
Lacking
is a
generals,
terrible
lacking in
voice.
worries, regrets, and rivals.
We can
I would
also
pull
add
if I could get her,
lacking
but I
care
don't
for
think I
others'
can. I'll
opinions of her,
attempt, but
lacking
I
in
really
respect
want
for
to
her
save.
doctor's advice, and lacking in peers when she's had too much to drink. That's what Zhao Cho said, and I agree.
Is that really true?
Everyone has their own way of doing things. I find this kind of general very interesting. But still, you should really listen to your doctor.
Uh-huh. Gotta follow the doctor's orders. The storyteller always talks about how General Feixiao leads the charge in battles. I just never thought she'd be so... What's the word again? Careless?
Carefree.
I heard the Verdant Knights of the Yaoqing are an elite force composed mostly of Foxians. They're the arrowheads in the hunt for abominations. And their fighting style is exactly like General Feixiao's.
I leave the
Interesting.
strategizing to people like Jingliu and Yao Guang. My duty is to be the arrow that helps
This
pierce the hearts of the
stop
enemy.
it.
I've recently been learning some Xianzhou martial arts. Did General Feixiao leave any training secrets that you could share with me?
The general didn't mention anything. But according to Sushang, on the Yaoqing, they probably do 60 sets of strength exercises and then run 20 miles for cardio.
Aw, I underestimated the Yaoqing.
The
Pain.
general used to train me this way. It's not bad.
Isn't there a saying like, life lies in movement? Running makes you happy, so everyone should give it a try.
Only
Does
with
it?
the most extreme self-discipline can you become stronger than everyone else.
Still, where's her tail at and
Next,
why?
Let's take a look at the general's heroism in battle.
Let's
General
go.
Feixiao follows the
Ah,
path of
against
the hunt
Hoolay, of
and
course.
excels in all kinds of battles.
Let's
With
go.
basic attack and skill deal wind damage to the enemy using gun blades and a
Oh, he's in
battle
team as
axe,
well, Moser.
respectively.
Of course they put
General
both the
also
retainers
works
in, even though that
closely with
comp
their
to me,
allies. After her
considering
teammates
how
attack
Fox
the enemy,
works, to me,
Feixiao
it
will
doesn't
launch
make
a
sense he'd be
follow-up
in the
attack
team.
and increase the damage dealt to the enemy.
General Feixiao accumulates flying Aureus after every certain number of attacks.
That's right. After she uses her skill, Feixiao will immediately trigger her talent's follow-up attack one time. When she uses her ultimate, Feixiao consumes 6 points of flying Aureus and carries out a series of attacks on the enemy with her gun blades or battle axe.
What the hell is
Then
that?
she
I need
strikes
to
the enemy
know.
with a
It's
final
cool.
blow. Flying
The mark on
Aureus
her
can
back,
accumulate
too.
up to 12 points.
Different combat strategies are needed to deal with enemies in different states. For example, the gun blades deal more damage to weakness-broken enemies. But if the
okay.
enemy is not weakness-broken, the battle axe deals more damage.
That's
the
cool.
Merlin's claw swooped down, striking the enemy with a force that could shatter the skies.
Flying Aureus is the spiritus bestowed upon the general by the rainbow. It's the
Ah,
source of
okay.
her power and her duty.
The general's technique is also very unique. Using it
So
during
it's another
exploration
example of the
increases her
spirit.
movement
Let's go.
speed and
What
pulls
the
in
hell?
multiple enemies within a
Oh,
certain
look.
radius. If the general attacks
Reminds
her
me
in her
kind of
technique
like
state,
Jingliu's
the enemies
little
pulled in will
aura
enter
around her, but
combat, and
worse.
she will deal damage to all of them. The general will also gain flying Aureus points, and the more enemies pulled in, the higher her damage.
The azure dragon draws forward, and the flying Aureus lies in wait. The grace of
Azure
General
dragon,
Feixiao
huh?
is truly admirable.
Let's just say she doesn't care what others think of her when she gets worked up.
We also have another little announcement. General Feixiao's animated short
Yeah!
period Celestia videos will be released soon.
Let's
I'm really
go.
looking forward to them.
In version 2.5, General Feixiao will also introduce a brand new trial for the Trailblazers called Echo of War Inner Beast Battlefield.
Cool. Very cool. Big fox. Bring it.
Looks like our tradition of fighting friends wherever we go continues.
Nah.
I smell the scent of blood. This flying Aureus state seems unusual.
Yes, the opponent in this trial is a shadow of the general, and an apparition of flying Aureus, ecliptic inner beast.
As the saying goes, if you know yourself and know your enemy, you will not lose in 100 battles. Before you take on the General's trial, I prepared an exclusive battlefield report for you. Ecliptic Inner Beast and Shadow of Feixiao have 3 phases. Ecliptic Inner Beast will join the battle starting from the second phase. Different parts of the beast can separately apply different debuffs to our team.
Cool
In
as
battle,
hell.
Shadow of Feixiao resonates with Ecliptic Inner Beast's parts. Resonate will cause the Inner Beast part's next action to be enhanced and greatly increase the threat they pose to the team. Shadow of Feixiao's ability deals massive damage to all targets. When using this ability, every part that is yet to be broken will increase the damage dealt by the ability, and the ability will enhance the parts that are not weakness
Fun.
broken.
It seems like the best strategy is to weakness break the inner beast parts in resonant states as quickly as possible. Then, Shadow of Feixiao is much less dangerous. Attacking the weakness-broken inner beast parts will deal even more damage to Shadow of Feixiao.
After completing the trial, you will be able to obtain Auspice Sliver, Ling Sha and Moza's advanced trace materials.
Oh, great.
And a reminder,
More
the advanced trace
farming.
materials used by General Feixiao is Regret of Infinite Okama.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to introduce the new Cauldron Master, who has returned to the
Yeah.
Lafu from the Zhume, Miss Ling Sha.
Appreciate Lingsha. Pretty. Very pretty. It's so nice to see Noah in this game. Nice twist on her. Yeah, that's a really pretty animation. Let's go.
Miss Lingsha is as light and graceful as a wisp of smoke. And she has a very pleasant scent.
You flatter me, Miss Gui. I am a healer, and I've always carried medicinal incense with me. I use fragrances to help me practice medicine, and some of it always ends up sticking to me.
We had a healer on the show last time, but all we could smell was hot pot.
Dr. Jiao Cho focuses on nutrition and food as medicinal therapy. I use incense to diagnose patients and am very sensitive to smell. After all, every person has their own unique scent. What? Did I hear right? You use smell to diagnose illnesses? A smell can convey a lot of information.
Apparently,
For example,
certain
while
animals
Mr.
can smell
Maude's scent
cancer
is
on
so faint
people,
that it's
so you know.
almost imperceptible. It seems to be a combination of fougere and woody notes, concealing many stories underneath. As for Miss Gwei, I detect the lively notes of fruit and the refreshing scent of citrus. It must mean Miss Gwei has very few worries.
But I'm not really all that amazing.
Cauldron Master, you're amazing. What about me, huh? What do I smell like?
Like a bird.
Mr. Albert takes things in stride and is very clever. You have the scent of a very smart bird.
Oh, you. Let's get back on topic. I heard that you've
Flattery,
returned to the
God.
Law Food this time and urgently taken up the position of head of the Alchemy Commission. What's going on?
To be honest, after the Ambrosial Arbor disaster, the problems in the Lawfu Alchemy Commission that have accumulated over the years have finally come to the surface.
Like rats leaving a sinking ship. Head them off at the pass!
Many healers are obsessed with medical research, but they very rarely communicate with each other.
Whew. The factions and cliques are complicated and deeply entrenched.
Fortunately, I've traveled and studied on many Xianzhou ships, so I have a deeper understanding of the Commission's current situation.
I've seen a lot of messy things, but it's rare to see something as messy as this.
Wow. The Cauldron Master must deal with a lot of trouble in her daily work, no?
Oh, that's just how work is. These problems can't be addressed or solved in one day, but I do my best.
But since I'm already here, I won't go easy.
Oh, what was it that Chinchua said? When the sky falls, there's always someone tall to hold it up. The Cauldron Master is both tall and capable. No matter how much trouble she faces, she'll be able to handle it. Then I hope your words ring true, Miss March. Oh, and thank you to Mr. Albert for interpreting for me. The scent of this smart bird definitely has gourmand notes.
I heard that not only is Miss Lingshaw good at identifying people by smell, she is also quite capable in combat.
As a healer, I excel at using incense to heal others, but also weaken enemies. In combat, my skill deals damage to all enemies and restores HP for all allies. Through my talent,
God,
my
I
skill summons the
wanna,
incense
but no.
beast, Fu Yuan. Fu Yuan launches a follow-up attack during its action.
What a
dealing
name.
damage to all enemies.
Name
It
the
also
bunny.
dispels one debuff
Does he
from
even
all
technically
allies and
truly
restores HP.
exist?
Oh, this incense beast looks so pink and soft. It's adorable.
Of course
It's
she
a creature
thinks.
I created from inside the incense burner, and it helps me in battle. But since it's an incense beast, it dissipates like smoke after a few actions.
Can we make it stay a little longer?
Yes, it's not too difficult. When Fu Yuan is on the field, I only need to use my skill to increase its number of actions. When I
Hey.
use my ultimate, I deal damage to all enemies and heal all allies. At the same time, I inflict the befog state on all enemies. Enemies in this state also take more break damage. When I use
Yeah,
my
that's not
technique
broken at
before
all.
entering battle, I immediately summon Fu Yuan at the start of the next battle and inflict befog on all enemies.
A very reliable Cauldron Master. With your help on the team, your allies will be well protected.
Cauldron Master Lingsha, can I borrow the incense beast?
Oh, even the sound is gone this time! I'm done for. This is the biggest fumble in the history of this program. I'm so done for.
What now? Mr. Moza, could you help us out and introduce yourself?
My name is Moza. I'm General Feixiao's Shadow Guard.
Let's go. Casual vanish, alright. Did he just like KO or stood up, or was he just not paying attention? Cool animations, not the point though.
My work doesn't really lend itself to being in the limelight.
Yeah, we didn't really think that through.
It can't be helped. Mr. Albert, the General said this is Moza's first time doing a media interview. I apologize for his bluntness.
No,
But
no
we
worries.
saw him before,
I just
didn't we?
expect such a skilled general to need a shadow guard to protect her.
Mr. Albert hasn't fully grasped the situation. A shadow guard working at the general's side isn't the same as a bodyguard.
Mr. Moza is mainly in charge of gathering intelligence. He helps the general deal with matters that she can't personally deal with.
Could it be? I've heard legends about a crow-feathered weirdo on the Yaojing. This man fights crime, often hiding in the shadows, taking the heads of his targets. He strikes with extreme brutality and has scared off many people who intend to do evil.
Zhao Cho made that all up. It sounds like there'd be feathers all over the place. That's not me. I clean up after myself.
Ah!
You really are
So
a
it is you.
perfectionist, Mr. Moza.
That's right. The general said when they were all eating hot pot at Zhao Cho's place, Zhao Cho went to answer the phone halfway through. When he came back, Moza had already cleaned up the pot and all the bowls.
I did what I needed to.
Just cleaning.
Mr. Moza, what are you doing?
The floor is dirty.
That feeling of finally eliminating years of stubborn filth. It's indeed refreshing.
As expected of someone with so much initiative. Now, let's take a look at how Mr. Moza performs in battle.
All right.
Mr. Moza is a lightning-type character following the path of the hunt.
Correct.
His skill marks a single enemy as the prey and deals lightning damage to it.
Yes.
Mr. Moza, don't you have anything to add?
Are you asking me to?
No?
All right then. My talent will allow me to enter the departed state while a prey exists on the field.
Fine, I'll continue then. In the departed state, after allies attack the prey, Moza deals additional damage to the prey. Mr. Moza's ultimate deals damage to a single target and launches a follow-up attack.
After I use my technique, I will enter stealth mode. Attacking an enemy in stealth mode increases the damage dealt in combat.
10 steps in and one is slain. 1,000 miles won't stay his pace. The deed is done, his robes are clean. He buries them all and leaves no trace.
There's another advantage of hiding. When you're on a mission, you can avoid getting the area or yourself dirty.
God's sake.
Now that we've introduced our
Clean
guests,
freak.
let's take a quick break for our sponsors. The program will continue after. All right, dear audience, we now have some special news for you. In
Okay.
version 2.5,
Hey, let's
first
go.
half warp event,
That bloody
Robin
light
can
cone
fly
banner.
The limited 5-star character Feixiao. The limited 5-star light cone, I venture forth to hunt, will also have a boosted drop rate. In addition, a special warp event will be launched in the first half of 2.5. The limited 5-star characters, Robin, Black Swan, and Kafka,
The bloody
will
sweat
return
one.
at the same
Why?
time. The
Why
limited
is it like
5-star
this?
light cones, Flowing Night Glow, Patience is all you need, and Reforged Remembrance will also return. I need to remind everyone that in this special warp event, the warp count for the guaranteed 5-star will be shared among the rerun banners and current limited banner. Switching banners during the warp
Nice to
will
see
not
Robin
reset the
back,
count
but
for the
still, up
guaranteed.
yours. Why is that
And
Luca
each
light
limited
cone
character
there?
can
That's
only be
fucked up.
acquired from their own respective banner. The special warp events will open periodically, giving viewers more opportunities to invite their favorite characters to join the team. And if you don't want to invite them, you can still
It's good
give
that
more
they're
stellar
rerunning so
jades
many
and
characters
trial
at the
stages.
same time, though.
In version 2.5 second half warp event, trailblazers can
Okay.
acquire the limited 5-star character
Unique
Link
light
Sha.
cones
The
there.
limited 5-star light cone, Sent Alone Stays True, will also have a
The
boosted drop
4-star,
rate.
I mean.
At the
Yeah,
same
that one.
time, the 4-star light cone, Shadowed by Night, will be available in the second half warp event too. Not to mention the drop rates for
Topaz,
the limited
alright.
5-star
Yeah, they're
character,
really going all
Topaz
in on
and
being
Nobi,
greedy in
and
this
the
one.
limited 5-star light cone,
It'll be a
Horace
relief.
and
The
Felicity
following patches
will
not
also be boosted.
seemingly having more characters.
Alright, that's all for our commercial.
Jesus
Our
Christ.
special news. Dear viewers, we'll see you in a bit.
Another one. Great. Running both of the follow-up supporters in this Patches route. So they've now done it twice. They did both of Acheron's, and now they're doing both of the follow-up character supports. That's rude as hell. They're really trying to scrounge up money from everyone. It sucks. Alright. So, I might do a little bit of attempting on Feixiao's banner. I am not hopeful of bringing her home, though, at all.
Welcome back, dear viewers. Up next, we will be introducing the latest news about the war dance ceremony.
Let's go.
But our communications with the on-site reporter haven't been restored.
Leave it to me. Mr. Albert, where is the connection port in the studio?
Huh? What happened?
I brought back the footage.
Hi, Albert. That was so scary. Someone with a hoodie suddenly gave me a hard drive and said something about connecting to the studio. What's going on?
I used a hard drive to bring back March 7th's footage, and I'll use it to send over the studio's footage. It's very simple.
Looks like we can continue the program.
So this is how you solve the problem. Will it not be too difficult for Mr. Mozart to run back and forth like that?
Why? It's just running.
My apologies.
Then
guy.
Thank you for your hard work, Mr. Moza. Hey, March 7th, can you hear me?
Yes, Albert. The highly anticipated war dance is about to begin. And it'll take place on the Sky Splitter right behind me. We're in the port side audience seats on the upper floor of the Sky Splitter. The venue for the competition is just below us. Soon, the most anticipated event, the Lawfu Ringmasters match, will be held here. To prepare for the war dance, the Xianzhou Lawfu transformed this old military battleship into the venue for the competition. So on the Sky Splitter, you can see many traces of military weapons. Like
Let's
this
go.
huge cannon! This was the main cannon the Sky Splitter was equipped with. It's now used for ceremonial gun salutes. Whenever a ceremony convenes, the Sky Splitter will fire a salute! Apart from the competition venue on the deck, the different cabins on the Sky Splitter have also been transformed into different areas to serve the contestants, tourists, and the media. Farther down, there are more areas like the contestant training area and the Starskiff entry and exit hold. Currently, the war dance is still open for registration. If you're interested in participating, you can sign up in the reception hall. We look forward to everyone coming to the Sky Splitter, March 7th, bringing you this latest report.
Thank you, March 7th. The Luminary War Dance,
background.
the highlight of this trip to the Xianzhou, will finally convene in version 2.5.
Totally. Lots of people signed up. Shangshang's participating too. The general also says,
Making friends through martial arts is one of my favorite things to do. If I were allowed to, I'd go and fight a few rounds too.
If the general participates,
There he goes again.
there'd be nothing to compete for. To keep the competition interesting, the best masters aren't allowed to participate.
I'm guessing that the crew of the Astral Express chose not to participate for the same reason.
Of course! After thinking it through, we decided to keep our reputation a secret and let the Trailblazer play the role of the gray-haired coach who doesn't understand martial arts.
Ha!
At the same time, a red-haired, iron-armed young man from Belabog has also come to the Xianzhou Lawfu.
Yeah, him turning up's
That the
weird.
planet that was once hidden in a snowstorm? I have heard very little about it. It seems that routes from Belabog to other worlds have now opened up.
That's right. This young man's name is Luca. Now that these routes have been restored, he's come to the war dance with the mission of showing off Belabog's style to the entire cosmos for the first time. He represents the hopes of the entire planet.
The young man is leaving the nest for the first time and will be in an unfamiliar place. If he has no one to guide him, he will likely run into many obstacles.
Don't worry, Miss Ling Sha. Don't forget that the Trailblazer is also coming to the Sky Splitter. Our dear Trailblazer is known for being a kind-hearted person, They'll definitely not sit by and watch an old friend flounder around like a fish out of water. During the war dance,
Will we
the
be
Trailblazer
busy
will
dealing
become
with
Luca's
Oh,
gold
hi.
medal coach and fight
Really?
with him through all the challenges.
According to the intel I've collected,
Shouldn't
the
we be
Luminary
helping
War
March?
Dance event consists of multiple competitions. In each competition, contestants must first
hi
participate
to a
in a
pass.
point-based tournament to earn points, and only after accumulating a certain number of points will they qualify for the face-off match of that competition.
That's right. Our contestant
Oh,
Luca
okay.
needs to defeat key opponents in each face-off match one by one before he can face the ringmaster Yin Xing in the final showdown. In order to show that the IPC takes this event seriously, the Interastral Peace Corporation will also participate in the war dance under the guidance of Coach Topaz. They may even face off against Luca in the competition. In addition, Galaxy Ranger
Boot
Boot Hill
God.
and the Knight of Beauty Argenti will appear
Hey,
in
it's
the
nice to
arena
actually
in
have
various
Jenny
roles.
back, but the
In
voice
every
actor
match,
change.
the Trailblazer
It's
will
not
need
as
to help
offensive
Luca
for him as
display
it
his
is
martial
for
prowess to
the change in
fullest
tail,
extent
but
and earn
it's
the
still a
support
shame.
of the audience. The two sides of the match will individually earn vibes.
I
based
don't
on how
think that
much the
Luca would
audience
win most of
supports
these
either
fights
side.
logically. These people are
So,
way
the
better
audience
suited to combat than
outside
him.
The ring can provide
sorry.
assistance?
It's just increasing audience participation and providing a more immersive experience.
Completing designated actions during the match and achieving highlights will greatly increase your vibes, and conversely cause your opponent's vibes to decrease. When either participant's vibes reach the maximum, the match will enter the enhanced inspiration state. The participant who earns the audience's support will gain stronger buffs and easily win the match.
All right then, March 7th. Is there anything you want to add?
Watching the preparations for the war dance with all of you has my hands itching for more. It just so happens I've learned a few moves from my masters. So why don't I take the opportunity to show them to everyone? Ha! Watch this!
Really?
How's that? Pretty cool, huh? You better believe I'll reach the top of the war dance with my skills. When that
Let's
happens,
go.
you'll all have to call me Sword Champion March 7th. Oh, ow. Ow, 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 ow. Aw.
I don't know if you become sword champion, but I do know sword champions will hit themselves in the head with their own swords.
Well,
Rude.
I am still learning.
True, though.
But I think that everyone who's coming to participate in the war dance this time will have profound martial arts skills, and we'll all be first-class masters.
That's right. We are all looking forward to enjoying a spectacular war dance ceremony.
I found the problem. This guy chewed through the
What
wires.
the hell is that?
That's why there was a problem with March 7th's connection.
Isn't this a tusk fur? I have one too. It is a creature that subsists on memory.
Wait.
Hugging it while you fall asleep can raise your sleep
The
quality.
thing
and
that's
relieve
the
anxiety
food is
and
based
depression.
on? Like, there's a
Such
little
lively
snack.
Tuskberg. Does it take after its owner?
This is a little sudden, but its owner is the Trailblazer.
We get a
That's
pet!
right. Trailblazers can obtain the pet Tuskber by completing activities related to the Luminary War
Yay!
and summon it to their side. Hopefully it can cheer you out.
Cute.
Thanks to Mr.
Let's
Muoza
go.
for discovering it. Why is my show so unlucky?
The team is currently fixing the line. Let's proceed.
Great! Let's check out the other exciting events this version has to offer. Riding the wave of the war dance ceremony, the Lawfu's Realm Keeping Commission has organized a temple fair offering different fair activities at locations like the Artistship Commission, the Shackling Prison, the Sky Splitter, and the Divination Commission.
For instance, the fun inventory arrangement gameplay that Trailblazers loved is making a comeback. Trailblazers will need to stack cargo on Starscape
Oh,
to reach
easy.
the shipping targets. Every temple fair activity has both normal and ascension difficulties. After
Easy.
finishing all
Let's
the
go.
normal levels, you can unlock the ascension difficulty.
Complete different activities to collect rewards.
Let's
Using
go.
the Shackling Prison as a stage for the festival is rather strange.
Yes,
It's
it is.
also to spice up the judges' free time with some fun cultural activities and bring everyone closer together. And that's not all. There's
Hey,
also a fresh update
more.
to the Divergent Universe. This time, the Divergent Universe brings us new curios, weighted curios, and occurrences, along with
What
some
the
tweaks
hell is
having
that
been made
bone
to
thing?
existing equations,
The octopus makes
weighted
no sense. The
curios,
charm is
and
cute.
blessings.
The heart
The goal
thing.
is to provide
A
trailblazers
crown,
with a wider range
a wheel
of
or
battle
engine bit.
experiences
Looks like
and
the
gameplay
exhaust of some
modes.
sort of vehicle.
The adventure domain in the
Oh,
Divergent
God,
Universe
okay.
now features Cowboy Showdown
Let's
and
go.
Surging Firepower Challenges. Each challenge has different objectives, wherein Trailblazers
More
need
games,
to
let's
achieve
go.
the highest scores possible to earn adventure rewards. During the challenges, reward targets such as Cosmic Fragment targets and Curio targets will randomly appear. Smashing these targets will grant corresponding rewards, adding bonuses to the trials.
Let's go.
This thing is interesting. It seems to improve eyesight and agility. Mr. Morza, would you like to give it a try? If not, I'm up next.
Direct face-offs don't suit me. If I must pick one, it'll be surging firepower.
Yeah! Since you're here, why not join the fun? We've added Adventure Arcade near the Divergent Universe's activation device on the Radiant Feldspar. In the arcade, you can try out a variety of new and old adventure modes.
Hey, let's
Hey,
go.
Slingshot,
That's a nice
If
change.
you've got some extra time on your hands, you should give it a try too.
I'll definitely check it out after work.
Aside
Poor
from that,
Nua.
Dr. Ratio has added more path equations to the Divergent Universe, allowing Trailblazers to explore even more trails. The synchronicity level has also been increased to level 80, and the
Hey,
research of geniuses
more rewards, let's
and
go.
Mennonites continues.
Oh!
That's not all. The Divergent Universe
Oh,
has also added
hey, let's
2
go.
new planar ornaments.
Why is there
Lusaka,
bananas?
the sunken seas, and the wondrous
Why is there a double
Banana
banana?
Park. In the next update, players can look forward to the release of
Oh.
Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Mech
A
Wolf,
glass of the
and
besotted
Stagnant
arrow.
Shadow, Shape of Glow.
A nail of the
By
beast
completing
coffin.
the challenge, you
Nail
can
of the
obtain
beast
the lightning
coffin
type character ascension material.
sounds kinda
Nail of
like
the
it'd be
beast
tied
coffin,
to-
and the wind type character ascension
But that's the
material.
symbol of the
a glass of
Interastral
the
Peace
besotted
Corporation,
arrow.
isn't it, on it?
These materials will be used by Masters Moza and Feixiao respectively. The Planar Fisher and Rome with the Strange events are also making a comeback. Viewers, be sure to grab
Let's
those
go.
double rewards.
Freebies.
Ugh, all that info in one breath. Take it easy on yourself, Albert.
Whew, that's work for you. Let's take a short break. There are even more great things ahead.
Sweet. So, I might attempt Feixiao. I have no hope of guaranteeing her, though. I want Nua, but there's no chance of me getting her as well. It's like, Feixiao... That banner is kind of good. And I'm just... We've got potentially a free banner the next time around for me to save next patch. If I fail the 50-50, then that's fine. I'm not going to be able to guarantee this woman. I got very lucky on the other 2 banners. I don't actually expect to get her home at all. I do want to save long term for Sunday, if he ends up playable. They're getting greedier with the banners they release though. God damn.
Welcome back, everyone. Now that we've come to the end of the show.
I thought there was more to come.
Yeah,
It's
you said
already
so.
the end of the show.
Here comes the exciting part. What the audience loves most. The never-ending, never-absent gift of Odyssey!
Yeah! More.
What? Why aren't you saying anything? Before the guests always shouted that with me!
You're right. That's actually pretty exciting.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Also in version 2.5, we've added new system optimizations for our
Go on.
audience.
Oh, tell us about it.
Version 2.5 introduces a new pre-battle
Jingliu is
difficulty
not
selection
down.
feature and the option to reselect the difficulty after a
Oh.
failed battle. Trailblazers
Okay,
can choose between
no.
casual mode and normal mode when facing formidable
Probably
enemies.
not useful to
If
me.
you want a more laid-back adventure, Trailblazers can opt for the casual mode.
Is it using some type of secret instrument to weaken enemies?
It's dimensional tech. You could also call it metaverse tech.
Got her.
Finally connected! The show hasn't finished yet, right?
Not yet. We're just about to say goodbye to everyone.
Aww. It's been a really long day. Well, at least I managed to catch the end. I'd like to express my gratitude to Interastral Peace Media, the War Dance Ceremony organizers, my two masters, and most importantly, the Trailblazers for their encouragement.
March 7th! Get it out with the acceptance page!
I saw that other shows always end with a lot of thank yous. Anyway, I look forward to seeing everyone on the Sky Splitter, and wish all of the contestants the best of luck!
March nailed it. I could never say it that nicely. And at the end of the show, General Feixiao asked me to deliver these words to everyone.
Let's go.
From providing testimonies to being entangled in the shackling prison incident, the Trailblazers are valued guests of the Alliance, who have come to our aid numerous times, only to face dangers repeatedly. There is undoubtedly a shortcoming in our hospitality, and we take full responsibility.
Poor
We
girl.
will swiftly address this crisis and provide a vibrant war dance for everyone to enjoy. At the same time, I would like to take this opportunity to present a small gift to the Trailblazer on behalf
Let's
of the
go,
Alliance,
Mo.
wishing them a smooth journey ahead. Should the Astral Express face any difficulties in the future, don't hesitate to reach out. The Yao Qing is always ready to help.
Great! Thank you, General Feixiao! Thank you, Cienzhou Alliance! Let's all look forward to the opening of the war dance together! Catch you all in the next episode! Bye!
Wait, March? There's something behind you.
Huh? What? Hey, isn't that...
If Albert's on the Sky Splitter, then who's this sitting here?
Someone here wants double pay.
I really hope you understand where I'm coming from. Of a strong desire to improve myself.
See? There you go again.
Fair enough. More pulls. Let's go. Win. Appreciate this. Jesus Christ. We're getting fed well. Yeah, I'm all in. But yeah, Albert's screwed. Especially if Jade is watching. Bye!